That one is serial number 25. And I've been offered a bunch of money for it over the years. I'm not really that fond of the guitar. I don't think it's that great of a guitar to start with. But it was a gift, and I don't sell gifts. So that's the only reason I still have it. Okay. This is the Ace Frehley limited edition Gibson Les Paul. At this time we have 4 in stock. I must say that this is probably the best Gibson investment that has been made available in the past 10 to 15 years. This is the Gibson Corvette guitar, which cost considerably more than the Ace Frehley did when it was new. However, we've had limited success in selling these. And I mean, this is a Corvette. I mean, the most collectible American car there is. I would have expected to sell these things like hotcakes. But Gibson has not been performing the way they used to on their collectibles or in their quality. The next guitar is built by Extreme Custom in California. Very small company, high quality guitar. Very small company. They're off to try to make a name for themselves, so the prices are quite low. Design's a little bit radical. But very nice guitar for not a high price. You see, the next guitar is the Heritage Blues Deluxe. Currently, Heritage has discontinued this model. It is like a 335 style guitar, yet it is slightly smaller, much more comfortable to hold, wield, play, and put your arm around it. It comes with various different degrees of ornamentation. You could order it almost any way you like. This one is pretty loaded, as you can see. I'm currently in negotiations with Heritage to try to get them to possibly reproduce this guitar again. If they don't, I'm going to go to another company to have them make them. This was a private model that was built for us. The next guitar you see is an Abstract Pagan model. If you recall, the Abstract SG-shaped one and the Explorer-shaped one and the Rocking Bird, well, this is just the same guitar as that one, only cut in a Gothic design. And we call it the Pagan. The next guitar is an original Vox Teardrop. Currently, we're producing these guitars in the Abstract line, both in a bass and in a 6-string. You can buy this guitar as you see it, or if you like, you can buy one of our very high quality versions with a neck through body with any kind of inlay you like. You next see the John Bolin Shelby Cobra guitars, hand signed by John, hand signed by Carroll Shelby. Very few of these were built. They were built for Shelby's 40th anniversary, and I don't even think the 40. There was originally a contract for 40 to be made, but to my knowledge, I don't think John even built the full 40. There's so much work involved in building these. The inlays are metal, the binding is metal. They're quite light, quite comfortable to play, and probably considered a very good collectible. John Bolin is the guy who originally built the Batman guitar and the Joker guitar from years ago. He builds a lot of guitars for Billy Gibbons also. The Italia guitar is a really interesting guitar. They make a whole lot of strange shapes. Very inexpensive. Of course, they're imported. But they're not a bad guitar at all for the money. That one's a 12-string. Mother toilet seat body. Full inlays, ebony fretboard, bound. Quite a nice guitar for, I think it's in the $500 range or something. It's quite inexpensive. And it's sounds good and plays good. This guitar is the Jim Jaros Hellfire model. Hellfire meaning the color. It's supposed to give the vibe that the guitar is on fire. If you look closely at the finish, it's 13 colors in there. There's varying degrees of orange, red, brown, yellow. There's 13 different colors that have been used to achieve that finish. The back of the guitar is Carina. It's got a slight hollow in there, but it's a very high quality instrument, 24 frets, Seymour Duncan blackback pickups on them. One of our better quality guitars. It's in our top 6 or 7 brands of guitars that we carry. Absolutely one of our best guitars. The same can be said for the Gladura, which is the next one. We don't have many Gladuras in stock because they sell out pretty quickly when we get them. This one is plainer than a lot of his guitars. It's a flamed, spalted guitar with real turquoise inlay, and the inlay work on that is very, very pretty. Neck is ebony. The whole back of the guitar is zebra wood. It's quite spectacular. The back of the guitar is quite spectacular. The next guitar is Bertie Rico's new entrance into the marketplace. People have short memories, and due to that fact, this particular guitar is not doing as well as I think it should. It is built entirely by Bernie Rico, who has nothing to do with BC Rich anymore. He is completely separated from BC Rich now, has nothing to do with it in any way, shape, or form. However, he is building these guitars, and they're quite nice, and they're quite inexpensive. Really a very good value. The next guitar is built by Steve Helgeson, Moonstone Guitars up in Northern California. Steve and myself have worked together on different projects over the years. I've known Steve on and off for 30 plus years. He's one of the industry's best builders. If his factory hadn't burned down in the mid-'80s, he probably would have been the Paul Reed Smith today. He was using very high quality woods and building really high quality guitars long before Paul Reed Smith was even making guitars. And he had the misfortune to have a fire at his factory, and he lost the whole place and put him under for a few years, and he got out of it for a while because he just got very upset about the fact that he lost his whole business, and eventually he started back up again and is building very, very nice guitars today. He's commanding anywhere between $8,000 and $15,000 on some of his acoustic models. Builds some wonderful guitars and has built guitars for a lot of stars. Here you have a spectacular Moonstone guitar. It was built in 2003. It sold new for well over $6,000. It comes with alembic pickups. It has a Floyd Rose on it, but I think I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to remove the Floyd and put on a smaller, less obtrusive tremolo. It's neck through body, fully bound in real wood, and the guitar can be bought for an extremely good number. This is the Randy Rhoads Roswell Edition guitar. The inlays are crop circles. It's an ebony fretboard, and it's a stainless steel body. It's never been played, even for a second. Nobody has ever played that guitar. I've got 4 or 5 of them left. They are, some of them have never even been taken out of the original factory box. They are brand new. They were bought on speculation some years back. Below that is one of our LSR models. We call it the Gladiator, headless version.